when I got my hair. Steelers Nation Australia headband. We'll get you some like high socks. We'll get you some like these shorts.
Hey,
you're standing up.
Easy.
Yeah.
It's like balls of fury.
So when JJ52 says, will Ray Gun make the 53? No, she's cut.
If you're not going to take Ray Gun, I know a place, Western Pennsylvania, where she'll fit right in. Right at the cookie table at a wedding.
She could be my second string long
Call her
snap.
Dr. Bookie or the Dr. Get Down and tell her she has a PhD in Get Down. Like, play the music,
You know what? If she'd had some bling, and looked like
Yeah.
LL Cool J and I'm gonna knock you out, she might have won.
Alrighty, Steeler Nation. Welcome back to Steeler Nation Australia, and also welcome back to Steelers Dynasty Podcast. I have no idea what time it is, Bubba, but I'm here.
Well, in my time, it's 4:17. We actually, everybody in the chat, we were here early. We had a little technical difficulty because Germany and Indiana, Pennsylvania is 2 spears off of the kilter here, but we are here.
Yeah, so, and also, this is like, this. See all this amount of lighting? That's all I have. I'm in this room now.
That's pretty good, though.
I'm in Nuremberg, Germany, and it's so funny. I went from one hotel where I had a key to this hotel. You control everything via your phone and app.
Oh, no. Don't lose the phone. Don't lose
Everything.
your phone.
So I had 6% today trying to check in. If I don't get it right in the next 5 minutes, I'll have to go to the cafe to then ask him in German, can I please charge my phone? And can you imagine that? It's hard enough to order a fucking coffee, Bubba.
I don't even get me started because it seems like you've been having a great time over there, but Nuremberg, I know they had a lot of trials over there, but honestly, and if you're wearing Steeler garb over there, how do they take it if you wear black and gold over there because it's not Ireland?
Well, there's a few German fans here, but yeah, I'm kind of like on this part of my journey now, like for the World War II stuff. I won't go too far into it. I don't know what YouTube likes and doesn't like. Right. The World War II stuff is when all those bad things happened and they took care of business. It was the Nuremberg trials, which set precedent for. Actually, I'll probably tell you guys tomorrow or the next day because we'll actually they have some round table. They won't ask me that.
Oh, they don't ask you nothing. Well, hey, Mark, when you were in Ireland, what'd you do? Oh, I don't know. Like, hey, Mark, hey, wasn't there a game that like 75,000 people and
75,000 Steelers fans in Croke Park was absolutely unreal. My voice is still not recovered yet because I keep going out drinking beers and I keep going out drinking beers. And hopefully the next part of my journey now is, just like normal travel. Like I'm not going to go too crazy. I met my mate for the first time in like 9 years from Canada. Insane.
Yeah. You were like on that show last week watching paint dry. And I'm like, you're twiddling your thumbs because they won't let you talk about, we're the only team that wins. Only team that wins, and then you got Zim and Zay and Zim talking about their teams that suck the whole 45 minutes. You get a whole 30 seconds.
Yeah, definitely. It was hard. I think with hopefully better internet now that tomorrow night will be my 12 midnight, but I'm not going to miss it.
No,
I'm going to be there.
No,
because they were lost again. So
it's the greatest bye week ever.
Well, you're watching the other day, right? Here's the AFC North recap. In fucking. How many words?
You got to go to take a shit. Are you okay? Because that's what I think it was. The whole, except for us, we are golden.
Look, here it is. They last 2 weeks, we're the only team who's won a game in the AFC North.
Mm-hmm.
And yet the Bengals, the Browns, and the Ravens all absolutely suck. And they've all got their own problems of their own, right?
Yep.
Let's start with first the Browns. The Browns are 1-4. They've moved to their quarterback, Dylan Gabriel, right? Browns fans were saying that he was going to win overseas. I said to them, there's no fucking way he wins over there. His first start ever outside the country. He's not going to win. Now, they played good football. I did okay, but he wasn't going to win. The Browns are in big trouble. They're 1-4. We verse them this week, right? They also traded away. They traded away Joe Flacco, but Bubba. They trade him to the Bengals, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now the Browns have, 2 quarterbacks on their roster.
Yeah, and the other one that they have, I do not want to see, but maybe I do want to see him, and maybe he can be met by TJ Watt, Highsmith, Herbig, maybe Cam, maybe Keanu Benton. Maybe that front seven of the Steelers defense can actually meet that Sanders guy and tell him, "Hey, welcome to the NFL."
But I think overall it's a shit show. I think the Cleveland Browns are a mess, and they've traded away Joe Flacco. Then you move to the Bengals, right? And the Bengals now, they're 2-3, but they're waiting for Joe Burrow to come back to be the savior. But I can't believe that in the whole offseason that Joe Burrow is their only guy. Like, there was no backup plan at all. None.
They thought that Browning was going to be the backup plan, and he's not. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, Detroit could have put probably 60 points on them Sunday.
Yeah, and I was hoping they would all lose, and they did.
They did.
So the Bengals, right? The Bengals now go on, as we know, they went and acquired Joe Flacco via trade, and we'll have both our takes in this, Bubba. But you know what? I'm not fucking scared at all.
I'm not either.
He's already been this year. He's thrown like 6 interceptions. He didn't work over the Browns. He's not a savior. He's not going to go in there and beat the pack. And look, if he what's the day? Wednesday, Tuesday.
It's Tuesday over here.
Tuesday. So with Tuesday, like what? Are you going to be ready for the Packers again in 4 days?
No. Unless he's just going to try to throw it out to Chase and Higgins, and that's not.
What do you think about this? What do you think about the Bengals getting Joe Flacco?
Look, it's going to be 2 aging gunslingers. Aaron Rodgers is going to light them up, and Flacco is going to be running around for his life come Thursday. It's that whole dynamic. That whole team's bad. Like, it's totally bad now. It just they look terrible, and Detroit stepped off.
Frustrating is I think if you look around Twitter and the Facebook comments and the Bengals fans, and I'm going to hear it tomorrow, and I don't care. But
don't tell them guys to shut up. You got your piece on.
But this is the thing. Like, because of they're signing Joe Flacco. Like, oh, we got a chance that we can win Super Bowl. No fucking way.
No.
The team is in shambles. They're in big trouble. They had no backup to the quarterback situation. With Aaron Rodgers, if he does, knock on wood, he's playing good football now. We're 3-1. If he does go down, we've got Mason Rudolph. He's a much better quarterback than Jake Browning or Joe Flacco.
What made Cleveland decide to trade Flacco anyway? Because they have some kind of veteran. Doesn't matter how brittle or how fragile he is. He's still a vet that they would need.
For a 6.
A
6-rounder.
In disarray.
And all the Bengals said, we've got a savior now. We have a savior, Joe Flacco. He was so good, you know. I find this so funny. They're all going to lose again. The Packers are going to beat the Bengals. We're going to beat the Browns, and the Ravens are going to get their shit stomped in. We haven't talked about them yet. By the Ravens.
Terrible. That whole.
Did you know the Ravens have allowed the most amount of points this year?
Yes.
The most.
And
177 or something.
I couldn't believe that the Texans, when I looked at it, it was 44-10. I said, holy hell. I was like, it's like a party. When all the people that you hate that don't ever come to the party, that'd be the Browns, the Bengals, and the Ravens all lose. It's awesome. And then there's no undefeated teams in the NFL now. Like, it's anybody's game. And I think we're just as good as anybody. I really do. It all depends on how we can actually play and get some of the guys that are hurt back too. And coming back off this bye, we're in the right place where we need to be. That's just my opinion.
We can be competitive. I think we can be definitely competitive, right? In that sense. But the funny thing is, all off season, we hear this shit all the time that we won't do anything. We're going to lose. With this,
no respect.
With that. Steelers are 3-1, and we got to you've only beaten, you haven't beaten any teams yet. All this kind of fucking shit,
right? And then wait till 2026 and see how you are in 2027. Like, they're hoping for a wing and a prayer. Like, I'm starting
to get over the disrespect because they want us to be like them in the cellar dwellers.
We're nowhere near like them. Like I said when I was covering Freemu, when you were going to Ireland, you were flying to Ireland. I go, yeah. I mean, Browns never even been in a Super Bowl. They don't have trophies. And when you go to the offices of Cleveland, what do you see? Nothing. You see nothing in the offices at all. Welcome to Cleveland. Like now they're building a dome stadium. That's the only way that they're going to have a Super Bowl is that.
Yeah, that's the kind of banter I want. I thought the season would be over by now. 3-1, I think we're doing okay. But like when you look to the stats, right? And the Ravens right now, they have dead set allowed the most amount of points on defense. Not even, I know they have no players and that kind of stuff too. 1-4 Ravens. They've allowed points against 177. Terrible. They've lost 3 in a row. Bengals lost 3 in a row.
They lost their
2 in a row.
They're not the AFC North bullies. You know what I mean? Like when we were like that, you know, the Steelers, when you play the Steelers, you got to, you know, get your chin strapped up. You got to do that same thing with the Ravens because back then it was like that.
Toddy makes a good point, and I'm a huge Tomlin supporter. And this is why I think that like Steelers fans sometimes have to think about this kind of stuff, right? The Bengals, they fuck up like what they have no Joe Burrow, and then next minute the whole team sucks. Tomlin has no quarterback for Big Ben. He at least gets into 8-8 or 9-8. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Tomlin can coach football teams. So the fire Tomlin crowd is quieted because we are winning 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
But in that sense,
lose,
the Bengals
it could turn just that's how it was last year. Remember, he was the NFL Coach of the Year at like 10th game, and then
what's frustrating is he's not getting the praise of being 3-1 right now. Quarter of the season, getting the job done, going to Ireland, which I saw the game, it was fantastic. Playing better defense, coaching better as well, I think. And then you see Ravens and Harbaugh, they fucking suck. Like their team is bad, and yet the media
they were booing him. He was coming off the field. They were booing him like boo. They were booing him, and he just went right down the steps. Like,
but they should because all off season, Bubba. What do we hear from the Bengals with their Joe Burrow and the amount of money on offense and this and that, and you know the Ravens are going to win Super Bowl. Yes, they've got injuries, but Mike Tomlin and Steelers have had injuries too, right?
Yes, we've been hearing that with Cleveland also too. All three teams in our division have been talking schmack about the Steelers. And look, there's been Steeler teams. We beat them with Kenny Pickett. We beat the Ravens with Kenny Pickett.
Mm-hmm. There was a crazy run as well when we had Duck Hodges went on his run too.
And Duck beat Cincinnati.
Mason Rudolph saved Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, and we got Nancy North. I'm telling you, I don't know. It's just wild to me that I think we should feel like, look, we're not a great team yet. We're maybe a good team, but we had a bye, and I think we have a big game coming up versus the Browns. But I don't know. It's like this division now is ours for the taking.
Yeah,
like go out there.
I believe that. And look, we could have been easily like people could say, oh, you can easily be 0-4, but also too we'd be 4-0. Like it takes a 60-minute complete game. I don't care. Once it goes 0-0-0, like last night, the Kansas City Chiefs thought they had it won, and you know, the Jags, you know, it happened. You got to play the whole game, you know.
But it's the same thing. Oh, you wouldn't have won if they didn't fumble the football. Well, they made heads up plays. They made heads up plays to create fumbles to be 3-1.
You know,
like,
they always say
this is where the Steelers need to stack wins. And I guarantee you, this week again, I've said that Bengals won't win another game. Now, Joe Flacco may help them a little bit. But this week, they can all go 0-3 again. Every single fucking one of them.
Who do they play? Who does Cincy play?
Cincinnati plays the Packers. So Joe Flacco beat them with the Browns.
No.
But is he going to be ready in 4 days? No. There's no way.
And the Packers
he might play, but what? He's going to have a field day of 500 yards?
No.
It's I think that people overlook the Steelers where they are coached well. They're getting better as they play more and more each week. And I think that the Cleveland Brown game coming up, that, you know, Mike Tomlin is like 26-6 against the Browns or something.
That rookie quarterback, Gabriel, is not going to – there's no way. That defense is already schemed up for him. They just need – if they stop the run, that's all they got because he's going to throw short passes to the tight end in the flat. He should be running around for his life.
Mike Tomlin is against the record Browns all time, is 26-1. Mike Tomlin, right? The Cleveland Browns have not won in Pittsburgh in a regular season game since 2003. They won in the postseason, yes.
Right, yes.
But in a regular season game, Bubba, 2003. What were you doing in 2003?
I was watching Steelers and getting drunk. what I was doing.
Do you see how this sounds like? To me, it sounds really funny. I'm like, they try and give you all this smack talk and this and that, and it's just so exhausting after a while. Where they are a little brother, and Mike Tomlin's had different people, different quarterbacks, different teams. Now Aaron Rodgers is finding tight ends, and we had like the new tight ends, and we had the running game with Spencer Anderson, Kenny Gainwell's going off, and I see all this shit. I feel very confident we're going to win because the Browns haven't won in Pittsburgh in a regular season game since fucking 2003.
Like Pepper said when she was expecting.
So wild.
Yeah, I just don't see those guys or their fans or whatever. Like when you do that show and they're like saying, "Well, you guys just wait." Well, no offense, we've been waiting for Steelers to fall for 20 some years. Like every year, it's the same thing. Like whatever. Look. If you're 8-8 back at the time when it was, 16 games, you're 9-8, you're still winning season. If you get a wild card, it's a different kind of look. We just have to do something we haven't done in 5 or 6 years, 7 years.
Game.
Playoff game. That's it.
I agree. And we're not there yet, though, are we? But the team is getting better each week, and they're finding ways to win, where other teams are finding ways to lose by a lot. Now, another Brown stat, if you don't know it out there, Mike Tomlin is. I'll just look it up again. Mike Tomlin is 25-6 versus rookie quarterbacks.
Well,
he's going to get fucking smashed.
I believe that the Steelers defense is going to be very opportunistic team. They cause a lot of turnovers. Now, if they can stop the running game and keep them under 100 yards, they're already doing better. Every week that they play, they're getting better. So, it's just a matter of time. And they make the plays when they need to, and they make the stops when they have to. So,
you remember a few years back, Bubble, when we couldn't score points. We couldn't score more than 10 points.
Oh, a couple of years ago, yeah. I remember that.
The other coach. Right?
Oh, the other quarterbacks that aren't even worth the jerseys are sitting in Goodwill right now. Yeah.
But like even now, so in the first game, we look back at it. Maybe we can do a bit of a review or a bit of a like. I'm just trying to get around my head that people are talking more about the Bengals, Browns, and Ravens. Oh, they still got a chance to win the division or whatever because of all the injuries. But we scored 34 against the Jets, 32. That was a crazy game near the end. Sure, we gave one up to the Seahawks, and look, they're doing pretty good at the moment. And we go and beat Patriots and Vikings, and Patriots beat the Bills the other day.
That game looks better and better that we beat them up there. Look, even if they fumbled, it looks better, and we beat them in New England. It's very hard to win in New England, and I'll take whatever kind of win we can get. And we did. So, and right now, I think the Chargers, I think they lost both their running backs, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know because I only pay attention to
2 in a row. The Chargers have lost 2 in a row as well.
So there's no strong team. I mean, I want us to I want to see how we are when we face like the Colts because the Colts are hot right now, but they had our number last couple of seasons. I want, this year to be the matches where we're beating these teams where we should have beat couple years ago, and now we beat them this year to just put some wins in our win column and get that division lead. That's right. Bills lost too to the New England Patriots. So how did you enjoy the bye
best
week?
Bye week ever? Best bye week ever.
Yeah, I mean we gained a lot of stuff without even playing. Like, yeah. I mean, my live stream Sunday was really stress free. I mean. But Jordan Addison actually got the winning touchdown. Where last week when he played us, it wasn't for Peyton Wilson. That was a great play now because last week Cleveland couldn't stop him. We stopped him.
I just think just to I guess summarize this AFC North talk and this stuff. Like I just think that obviously we're in the best spot, but it feels like from a different like Twitter or media perception than other guys. No one talks about us ever because we're always around that 500 or, just above or winning.
We're never going to get respect. It doesn't matter how we play. When we play good, we never get respect. I mean, when we do good, when we were powerhouses, we had the killer bees. We never got respect. We never got respect. The only time we got respect was in the 70s when we just beat the living Jesus out of everybody and they had to change the rules and nobody could beat us. Maybe one game out of a million that they could. 4 out of 6 years taking Super Bowls. And yes, I know I'm going way back then, but they couldn't beat us. And that's when we were getting like national media and stuff like that. We never got, in all most of my life, we never got national media that gives us respect no matter what we do. No matter what we do.
But they're all talking about, I think, their faults, and they're talking about like their excuses are because there's no Joe Burrow, no win, and there's no the Ravens have a lot of injuries out and all that kind of stuff. I just find it crazy that the Steelers, like, you have to maybe go and beat someone, maybe by a lot, or beat one of those teams like the Packers or someone like that. Do you know what I mean? To get that that overall recognition. But I feel even my voices, I think in my journey now, we'll have like 1 beer a day and not 10 at the moment. But
that's funny.
So even my voice gets better as I go. But yeah, I'm getting a little bit frustrated of the talk around AFC North stuff, because it's like the Steelers are.
I'm getting frustrated for you. I get frustrated for you, and everybody in the chat that actually goes to that show and listens to you because we support you and stuff. Like last week, guys, shouldn't Mark should have got more time than like 5 seconds? That guy sucked. So, and Zim and Zay and Zay and Zim, Mark went to Ireland, couldn't even talk about that experience of dealing with, the 8 seconds of Metcalf scoring that touchdown and
unreal
erupting. Yeah, I can't
believe that was 2 weeks ago. That was like I've been over here now 2 weeks. That was insane. Like I joined your live, and
that was crazy. You were like, I can't hear you, Bubba. Ah! I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
Happened, I think, like 10, not even 10 seconds after.
Nope.
That, and the crowd went absolutely insane. Like, oh, by the way, too, I announced apparently it's not Jamie.
I know.
It's Jaime.
It's Jaime.
Okay, so I've been saying Jamie for like 2 years.
We all have. Yes, we all have. And I feel so bad. Because I think sometimes I mispronounce stuff because of my concussions. And I know I need glasses so I can read too. So
yeah. It's tomorrow, 6 p.m. Wednesday. USA. It always has been here. It's tomorrow, but I'll be doing it at my 12 midnight. I'll be just before I go to bed. And then I leave. Yeah, then I go to another town next, a place called Dresden.
Traveling Wilbury.
So, anyways, I think we're going to win this week. I think all the other teams lose again. I think definitely, like, the Steelers can go 4-1 and they'll just keep suffering. Do you think the same way?
I'm taking 1 week at a time because I did take them to go 14-3. I like where we're at. We're getting Joey Porter back. We're getting Jaylen Warren. We're getting Highsmith back. So, I'm kind of liking that, because we have Ramsey's out a little bit, for a couple weeks. And I don't know when Austin's coming. But we need to see.
Is Calvin Austin out?
Yeah, I think yes. But also, too, I'm so like Tomlin's press conference today. He was like, well, Roman Wilson, is trying to learn. Like, how much does he have to learn? Because he's been with us for a year and a half. What is it? Is it calculus or what is it? I don't understand. like get in there, get some pass completions, get some catches, get something, make some yardage, and try to get some experience. Like, I don't know how hard it is to get that.
I like his answer though about the terms of using Darnell, and he's like, we drafted him for a reason because he's a big guy. We drafted him because he's a big guy and he's going to move the line around. That's why they've been using him. That's why he won versus the Vikings. So,
and it works.
I see more 12 personnel again. I hope we see like them push over Myles Garrett out of the way, chip him, block him, move him, and run the ball down the field. So they're a tough team.
Myles Garrett, I did a thing last night. I talked about Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett had no sacks in the last 2 games. Nobody talks about that. Okay, they talk about TJ Watt. Where's TJ Watt? Where's TJ Watt? Well, TJ Watt in the last 3 games has 3 sacks. He also has an interception, a forced fumble. So Myles Garrett has 21 tackles and 4 sacks, but realistically, whoop-de-doo. Like, he's not, and those two sacks come in the first game of the season. So TJ Watt comes Sunday at 1:00. We talked about it last night. I think he could get like 3 sacks or 2.
But watching the Browns versus Vikings last week, right? Does Dylan Gabriel scare you at all?
No. Joe Flacco don't scare me either. Like, I'm not even scared on Jordan Love because Jordan Love and the Packers, I mean, I wasn't impressed with the Packers because, Cowboys come back and tied them. Like, I was not, and they lost to Cleveland. I was not impressed with Green Bay as the favorite to win the Super Bowl or whatever everybody's talking about. Like I wasn't impressed. I'm not impressed with anybody right now. I think all the teams, some of them are very lucky. I know we are, but I think we're getting to where we need to be with, our defense. And we just have Aaron Rodgers and just Aaron behind center. There's a flair about Aaron. It's called intelligence, and he's probably.
I think he does something really well too. And I think, and I wasn't on the train, but I am now. I'm all in. But I think when he is playing football, you do find that like he'll be cool, calm, collected, change the play. He will get the ball down to the last 5 seconds on the play clock and then snap it. Like, he's got things ready and momentum. Mm-hmm. It's definitely a different cadence for him than it is like a rookie quarterback or someone running around crazy back there. He's in full control of the offense. And if someone misses their step, he lets them know about it. And next time, they go and get the ball.
But also, too, don't you believe that doesn't matter if we're down by 7 or we're down by 10? We always have with Aaron, it just seems like we're never out of it. Like, if we'd have had Wilson, I mean, even though we were cheering for him, we always thought, oh, geez, if we're down by 10, we're screwed. Like, I don't believe that. Like, I believe Aaron can score quickly and could score whatever, and it just makes it more viable, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion.
I just feel like at the moment, like for our Steelers, right, for being 3-1, I feel pretty confident any game we go into, we have a chance to win.
Yeah.
And some of these parts, you don't feel like that, right?
Next 2 weeks, we can be 5-1 in the next 2 weeks. Like,
one big shout out to Yuli as well. Yuli sent me a really nice. Yuli said, I don't know what that means. I don't know. That's probably a bad word. But Yuli sent me a nice gift in the comments. So thank you, Yuli, mate. Much appreciated. I use all those gifts.
Yuli, I hope you sent him trackers for his jackets and any other things that he loses on. I
lost my jacket and my sunnies. I left my sunnies at bar yesterday. I'm the worst person on the piss.
I can't believe you haven't lost. Don't lose your wallet, man. Please don't.
No, it's always in my pocket.
Yeah, it's always in mine too. I lose it all the time.
I gotta have things attached to me or like in my pocket pants or whatever, not things that I can put down.
Yeah. You're the only guy I know that like goes with something but never returns with it.
Yeah, because you said you're getting in the train. In the train? On the train?
Throw mama from a train. Throw Gabriel from a train. I should make that meme. You ever watch that movie? Throw mama from a train?
Like snakes on a plane?
No, snakes on a plane is like kind of like a drama. It's Danny DeVito and Billy Crystal.
I don't know.
Oh my God. It was pretty good. The mama from Goonies.
Sorry. Yeah, I think I've had this trip. I've lost my sunnies. Someone stole my. I'm just saying, not lost my jacket. Someone stole my jacket, someone stole my terrible towel.
Yep, and then
terrible.
People in Germany do not like English people because they just don't like them, from what you've been saying. So,
well, some are friendly, but I feel like you have to know the language. You need to know.
You can't even get. They don't even. They tell you what to drink. You went to that bar the other day. You're like, this is the beer you're drinking. You have to. Well, I want something. No, this is the beer you drink.
I walked up and I was like, "Can I get a beer?" And he didn't give me a menu. He just gave me a beer. And I was like, "Okay, that will do me." There's like one beer here in Germany. Yeah, so you might know the language. I don't know. What do you call it? I don't know the language. Well, Joey lives there. Joey lives here.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, he knows.
I do get a bit of a sense of like when I walked in, if I don't talk in German, they don't like me that much. So
did you learn? Let me ask you a question. Before you started this lovely adventure, did you like try to learn a couple German slang?
No, nothing.
Not because you can learn everything from your phone now. Like you can learn like
if I start speaking German, I'm gonna sound like a bit of an idiot. I'm gonna say something wrong.
Okay. Well, hello. So, just say hello.
It was funny actually. One of my mates here, he actually acted because he didn't have a chance to buy a ticket, and they were trying to make him buy a ticket in time, so he just acted deaf, and they left him alone. So I might do that.
That's the best.
He was like, yeah.
But then you were like, just point for your beer. Just point at the
yeah.
Man, everybody's having a blast in Germany, and you're
yeah,
like,
I'm not like, yeah, I'm still warming up to what it is, but I do find it difficult to walk into a place, and if you don't know their language, it's tough. It's not easy.
Oh my God, is it
You know,
funny?
it's not uncomfortable. It's just not easy to order or to like, because I don't know the language. I'm trying to read the menu. I'm like, fuck, what's that? Anyways,
Getting German balls instead of pepperoni pizza. I don't know.
Anyways, we haven't done yet. I haven't done a ray gun reset. Let's do a ray gun reset, and then we're going to talk about the Browns game next, and how the Steelers can win that being 4-1 and go on a bit of a run. So ray gun not a live. You want to do a live ray gun reset?
I'm not dancing because I'll pull my back out.
All right, let's do a ray gun reset, and then we'll come back.
I'm speaking. Can you hear me? Can you ask me a question? Yes.
All righty. We are back, Bubba.
We are here.
We are back. So, what are you looking forward to this game overall for Steelers vs Browns?
Well, I'm looking forward to the offense because right now the Cleveland Browns offense is not a component that I'm real worried about. And I know that defensive line in Cleveland is something, but I think with the Spencer Anderson and Washington package or the jumbo packages that they could use could free up. Now, I don't know, and maybe I get your point because Jaylen Warren's back. I mean, I don't know. I mean, somebody had a good game like that. Do you just keep putting him in there until he just kind of falters a little bit and then throw Jaylen in there? Like, I don't know. I'm not a coach, but you always want to play with the hot hand, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. But
it's hard.
I think they'll go back to Warren, but I don't. The key word starter is just a guy who's on the first play, right?
Right. Yeah,
it's not always the guy who's going to get the most carries.
Right.
So if they play Gainwell and Warren like half and half, but we'll see Warren because he's got the burst of speed. He can fucking hit that hole,
right?
And he's gone almost to the house. We haven't yet to see Warren, I think, get that next level in this season. So I would say they'd start Warren and then go half and half again. But how good is it having good running back depth and also a guy like Caleb Johnson still learning how to play in the NFL? It's not a bad thing to have. And the fact they're using Darnell and using Spencer Anderson and the guys up front are playing better run blocking, it's looking good for us.
Well, it seems like Gainwell is actually hitting a hole, and actually they're giving him a hole because against Minnesota, it just seemed like he was a totally different runner because people were complaining about Gainwell and this and that. Now there's nothing to complain because we saw his greatest NFL rushing career, and he was a viable part of that win. And if you can incorporate that against Cleveland, because maybe, Rodgers is going to have to get the ball out very quickly because, they still got Myles Garrett and they still got a defensive line, but also too, we just, play against, away from Myles Garrett. There's got to come up, they got to come up with something. But like I said, like the Juju Smiths, I mean, do we see Pat Freiermuth sometimes this year? Would be greght. I mean, somewhere.
Well, I don't know.
Somewhere.
Because Mike Tomlin talked about that as well, and he talked about that he was basically, out there in running plays. It's better to have the big fellas out there than Freiermuth. But Freiermuth, I guess, in passing downs, can he get targeted? Would be nice to see.
Yeah.
But if you got a guy like DK Metcalf as well, feed him the ball too.
Well, he's going to. He'll be doubled. He'll be doubled for sure.
Yeah, but but even that, so at the Vikings game, he threw like a jump ball to DK Metcalf, went up and got it. Like they're making plays to get first downs. That's what they're doing. We have yet to see Chris Boswell come out and do much because they're scoring touchdowns.
I know that's our MVP. That's my MVP for like the last 4 years. And he's sitting on the sidelines like, hey, coach. Now they're like, hey, we're going to get that 4th and 1. No, we're not going to kick.
I think that might have been what I heard was that might have been Rodgers, for he was in conversation with Tomlin, but the play call was shit. but at least they're not living in their fears, and they actually like.
Tomlin's not going to tell Roger. It's not Rogers is, you know what I mean. He's given his opinion on what he sees and what he wants, and that. But sooner or later, that's going to work out for us because those fourth downs, we're going to get them, you know, and it's going to be something. Like, do
you remember that game, the Steelers versus Browns, and it was Johnny Manziel's first go?
I probably do, and he got.
It was like we won like 30-9. That's the kind of game I think it's going to be. 32 months.
Wow. Woo.
Hey, Julie, how do you say that in German?
Jacques Schneider. I don't know. I
don't know either. Yeah, they won 30-9, right? And that was versus Money Manziel. And I think like Mike Tomlin's going to have this team ready and prepared to go after Dylan Gabriel. We've got what? Roger, and do you think Rodgers is going to be scared of a QB battle of him versus a rookie quarterback?
No. I think Aaron Rodgers is in a different plane right now. He probably was on a retreat last week. He's married, so he probably had a little bit of something. So he just got to spread the wealth, and that's all I want to see because we do have a quarterback who is going into the Hall of Fame. And I heard, you know, like NFL talk and stuff, you know, because now we have someone that has playoff experience that could be dangerous. Aaron Rodgers, get him into the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers could be very, very dangerous. So I don't know what that means there.
Neither do I.
Nope.
What up, Randy? What's going on? Weaker receiver, we have a strong. I'd say you play similar to how you played last week. But what I'm thinking, what the offense does, I think you're trying to establish a run. I think Aaron Rodgers is finding his targets really fast and quick. So if Calvin Austin is out, let's try and make this a game where you could maybe get Roman Wilson to be that second guy, 3 or 4 catches, right?
Get one catch. I'll be happy with
one. But if you can't, let's feed the tight ends. But also the way they played the Vikings football was fantastic. The way they ran down the field and was, getting time possession, and they were using the big fellas up front. So I'm not. No one gets that.
Jumbo packages.
I'm not even going to explain that. That's my mate Dylan from Australia. I'm not even going to explain that joke. That's like an inside joke. I'm not going to explain that. Anyways, I don't want to comment. I don't even know. So, yeah, I'm pretty confident in this offense to find the playmakers like DK Metcalf or find hopefully Freiermuth. Are you not confident like Bubba we can get the ball down the field?
I believe with this, I want to see the jumbo package, double tight ends, triple tight ends, jumbo package, Spencer Anderson, run the ball, keep whatever they have to do to form that game plan against Myles Garrett, which I'll be saying it all week because look, honestly, guys, the Cleveland team to me is the Ravens team growing up. I hate them just as bad, but honestly, I hate every single team in our division. That's why I try not to draft anybody in any fantasy league teams. I try not to, never, and I don't have no desire. And we just have to keep one game at a time. We just have to keep that defensive line off balance because I don't think their secondary is that good. I don't know. I could be wrong. The chat might know, and Aaron, this is his first competitive AFC North matchup.
Like division game, yeah.
Yeah.
So they've got Ward over there. Of course, they have they have the Myles Garrett on the edge, that kind of stuff. I think Devin Bush plays middle linebacker. Who? But the Browns, they'll be fired up because they love this kind of game. But I go back to what I said at the start of the show. Mike Tomlin has a 26 and 26 wins, 6 losses, and 1 tie against the Browns. Mike Tomlin against quarterbacks is fucking phenomenal as well. He's unreal, right? And they haven't won there since 2003. So this to me is a game where
they won't. They're not going to.
If Arthur Smith can find Jonnu Smith, like get him involved in the game plan, get DK Metcalf involved in the game plan, we'll see a similar thing when we go up by 18 points because I don't think that Gabriel can score points.
No.
Like not against our Steelers defense. They're not going to allow Dylan Gabriel, rookie quarterback, second start versus Rodgers in Heinz Field in our fucking stadium walk in and score 4 TDs and go off like Superman.
This guy went to Hawaii. His college career was he's a fifth round pick or fourth round pick.
Someone asked me on the AFC North roundtable. He said, "What do you think about it?" I said, "It doesn't matter. I don't need to know who he is because I don't care who he is."
I'm glad you got to say that in that show last week. I mean, that was awesome. And it doesn't matter because he's not gonna look. The Minnesota defense is not the Steelers defense. The Steelers defense has playmakers on both sides, and he's never had to face anybody like TJ Watt. And Watt right now, to me, is playing better than Myles Garrett, and will show everybody why he's better than Myles Garrett come Sunday at 1:00. I'm just biased.
Is Highsmith coming back? Is he playing?
Highsmith is see, there we go. Like Highsmith has been practicing, but Herbig has been doing such a great job. Like Shane said last night, like Herbig is the man in Shane's eyes, you know?
Yeah, he's been playing phenomenal. Yeah, and that's what we have. This is the Steelers culture. We're 3-1. I want to go back to Roberta because we aren't getting the respect. Heck, they're still saying Ravens win the North. I swear Steelers get none. And this is the culture we are, we are playing winning football. They're playing better, getting better each week. They're not great yet. They maybe okay to good, but Herbig played unreal versus Vikings. Unreal.
Well, and Aaron Rodgers, that home opener, he was probably pissed off because they had that game. I believe they had that game won. Me and Gene went to that game. Austin, took the wrong route, and Freiermuth would have had a touchdown, and that would have been a whole different, maybe Johnson would have just caught the ball or something. But Aaron Rodgers is not going to Heinz Field, and I call it Heinz Field, the second game, and not having a better performance than he had in the home opener, and I think he will.
Also, too, who's been playing really well on defense is Deshaun Elliott.
Yes,
he is like one of the leaders on the defense, and I thought Queen had a great game 2 weeks ago as well. Queen was outstanding. Like this is what I'm saying. Like I feel like the Steelers have to smack these guys. This will be a hard team. It'll be a hard match because they always play. The Browns always play up, but the Browns will be.
It's a division game. I mean, it's going to be. They think it's going to be tough, but honestly, the defense is now like right now. Look, if you get 300 yards on your defense, realistically, if you got four sacks and a couple turnovers, you know what I mean? Like
they might give up, or they might not play inspired football if we're winning by 14-3 or something. In the third quarter. I don't know. George says, "Am I going to be in?" I think so. Let me double check. I think I might be in Prague. I don't know where I'm going.
Ooh.
What's today? Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
1, 2, 3.
Are you doing a live? I don't
know if I can find a bar. I could probably do it. Like I wouldn't mind doing a live, but no offense to anyone, I think I might want to go to a bar too because that'd be kind of fun. If I can find a Steelers bar, I don't know. I have no idea.
You got to find a Steelers bar.
Yeah. Well, I do lives all the time now and then fucking at home. So if I can be in the city and go watch it live, I'll probably try and watch it live.
Sure.
In a bar. Maybe go live on my phone. I don't know. We'll see. Well, he is. Yeah, Gene's right. He's on a mission. I just think this. Yeah, we're not getting any respect yet again, Bubba. It's not happening. We're playing. And look, I know. I said you pick them every time, but I said, the Patriots might win.
I do. I just can't pick against them. I mean, I'm a homer, and I know that, but I know what I want to see, and I'm not. My week is not ruined if we lose, but also too, I mean, it's different now. I'm a little older because I know that the team is not. They weren't playing up to par. Now they turned the tide and up in New England. That was a big, huge win in Ireland. That was a Super Bowl atmosphere. I mean, you were there. That was a Super Bowl atmosphere right there. So
I kid you not. Like I know I picked the Patriots to win the week before, and I wanted the team to
switched up, and then he went back again. You were on the round tree, and then those two Zay and Zim talked it, and you were like, "Well, I'm just going to take the New England."
The thing is, that Vikings game was, it was like a whole hype for. Oh, Shano's here. Okay, I saw. Sorry, we'll bring Shane on in a minute. I listened to your podcast today about it's a Yin's neighborhood song. It's great.
Well, once he gets the cashmere sweater, it's game on. Agani knows where he's at.
Okay, I'll give him a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started singing. It's a yins, and I was like, "This is great. It was good."
Well, we try.
No,
We try.
it was the whole week bubble was electric. It was on fire.
Yeah.
Whole thing. I met so many Steelers fans. Everybody was pumped up. Everyone was. Is he there again? There he is.
Yeah.
What was that song, Shane? You were singing yesterday.
Sing it, Shane.
The Yinza song.
Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, right?
Well, I think you said it was
I
in the
forgot my
Yinza
background's
hood. But
on.
you called it Yinza hood.
Oh, I'm
it
gonna
was
keep.
so
I'm gonna.
funny.
That's
Hey,
a
let
that's
me-
a thumbnail right there.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it up because it was. Well, Shane, how you doing? Because it was funny.
How you doing, Shane?
I'm doing good. I mean, guys, it's nice to see Mark finally up and moving, and I was worried about him, which it's like a welfare check, making sure he's doing good. I can't hear him because he's spinning, but
Well, the thing
I'm
about
funny?
yeah, you must be. I think you're fine.
Uh,
But also, too, we have to, when he goes out, Shane, we have to like know where he's at so we can just put an APB out for him in case. Yeah.
Let me. You can't see me, Shane? No.
I can now. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to play this what you sang yesterday. I thought it was really funny. Because you guys were talking about Mr.
Oh, we're
Rogers.
still
Right?
live. Okay. I thought the show was over.
No, if we're still going.
Let him be in Hayes.
Yeah, you're live on the show, Shane. It's like you
That's
can't
good.
say anything
That's all
mean.
good.
Here it is. Wait a minute. Hold up. Because you guys went live while the game was on, right?
Last
did.
night, yeah, 10
A little
o'clock.
bit,
Yeah.
I have to say it's. Wait, here it is. Here it is. It's just so funny. Ready? Back a bit.
Probably, I say,
Can you hear that?
Beautiful day in the Yinzer hood. A beautiful day in the
That's
Yinzer
good.
hood. Could you be mine? Could you be
could
mine?
you be mine?
Could you be
Be my
mine?
neighbor.
neighbor? Hey,
But if
neighbor.
you're a Ravens fan, get out of my house. If you're a Cleveland Browns fan, get out of my house. If you're a Ravens fan, you're
kidding.
never getting in my house. And leave my neighborhood.
I gotta tell you,
The show gets off track sometimes.
Shane. I gotta tell you, I just like your cadence, man. I thought it was good.
Hood, a beautiful day in the
That's
Yinzer
good.
hood. Would you be mine? Could you be
Could
mine?
you be mine?
Could you be
Be my
mine?
neighbor.
neighbor?
But
Hey,
if
neighbor.
you're,
There you go.
I messed that all up. I bet you we could do one. We could do a video.
I thought you're a natural, Shane.
Oh, as Fred Rogers. I just don't have the patience. I'd be belting kids.
Oh, you know.
Okay, go to that closet back there. Get my belt. I'm
No,
gonna
Shane,
get
you go to the closet, and what you do is you put you get like a jersey, you put your jersey on, and then you change your shoes.
I sat here in
and
the
you
morning,
grab
and
a
I sat
football.
took my slippers off and put my shoes on and socks on when we're starting our podcast at like 9 in the morning, like I was Fred Rogers. I'm like, it's Aaron's neighborhood, kids.
A beautiful day in the Yinzer hood. I thought that was really funny. And it actually made my day. I was like, listening, I was like, that was awesome.
Really? Now, Mark,
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen Fred Rogers, right? You know who that is,
Yeah,
right?
but I didn't watch. It wasn't on my TV.
No, it wasn't when you were a
Right.
kid, no.
But I know who he is. Well, who he was.
Right.
Right. I think. Was he like the children presenter dude?
Yeah,
Or
and then he had
Yeah.
some creepy ass puppets that kind of like it.
Oh
kinda-
yeah, I'm all about the puppets.
puppets.
That's what I you know what? This is getting off the. I need a Steeler puppet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because when I should just Mark does his Roundtree stuff, and then the puppet comes up and is like, Zim, shut up, and then leaves again, and then comes in.
Well, what do you think, Shano, about the AFC North right now? The other teams have lost 6
wide
games
open.
in 2 weeks.
It's wide open. It's like if the Lifetime Network, instead of being written by gay guys and menopausal women, it was written by Yinzers. And they're like scripting a story, and it's like, so with black and the gold, they're gonna all the AFC teams and the whole entire land are gonna
I don't know if
lose.
you're allowed to say that, but that was brilliant. Where do you come with these analogies?
You just
They're
never
gonna
know
lose.
what he's going to say.
Where do you come up with these fucking analogies all the time?
I live in a different universe. I live in a universe where we got Heinz ketchup blood, you know, and we're not it's not tiger blood. It's the groundhog underneath grandma's porch.
So you're saying that it's been written by yins and narratives now. It's like
Yeah,
it's
they're
all,
sitting there.
all setting up.
They shit canned all the gay guys and all the menopausal women in Lifetime that write the shit, and it's just a bunch of fat guys in a garage, like not that Burns is fat, but just your Brian Burns is they're sitting there angry, like, yeah, Bills are gonna lose. Bills are gonna lose. Browns suck. They need to lose. But they're gonna keep it close.
A lot of anger, a lot of football anger.
They're like, oh, Saints are terrible, but they're gonna win. And oh, by the way, Penn State gonna lose to an 0-14. Wait, that's college, but we're still gonna script that in.
Oh.
It's just the way.
And
it
the
is.
Chiefs lost to the Jags, and Jags are 4-1, but they'll fucking fuck that up too.
The Chiefs lost to a quarterback who got his foot stepped on, fell to the ground, didn't get touched, and ran into touchdown.
He fell down twice.
I know.
It was like his Med Alert bracelet was going nuts. It's like I fallen and I can't get up.
Did you see Chris Jones not even try and tackle him? The defensive end didn't even try.
Scramble around.
I would love to play. I would love to play. I would love to play the Chiefs. I would love to play the Chiefs. I wanted to play the Chiefs last year because I didn't think they were that good, but I mean, Netflix had another reason, but I wanted, you know, it all depends. This season's still a long season, and we could probably see the Chiefs maybe later on. Nobody's out of this race.
No, I can't see. Oh, Shane's back. He's
out of Aaron's neighborhood.
So Shane, what else do you think about the game? You think we have a chance to beat Dylan Gabriel?
Is the Pope a Catholic?
Yeah.
Is he now?
I don't know. He's from
sorry, mate. Sorry, Shane.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't pay the Steelers dynasty bill.
No, I can't.
Oh, no. Well, it happens. Isn't he from Pittsburgh though?
No, he's from Illinois. He's a Cubs fan.
Oh, well.
Or a White Sox fan. It doesn't matter.
No.
Was he any good in college? Was Gabriel? Did you ever follow him in college?
Yeah, he played for Oregon, I believe, if I remember correctly.
He played for Oregon.
Yeah.
Thought he played. Was he from Hawaii though? Someone said. I think.
Let me look him up.
I thought he was from Ohio oh my God, Hawaii.
What's his name again?
What happened there? Now my StreamYard is going crazy. I can't even see you guys.
It's like It's like Hollywood Squares here.
What's the kid's name again?
He did play for Oregon.
Dylan Gabriel.
He was from Hawaii. He's from Hawaii, and Afton said he played in Oregon.
Yeah, I played at Oregon. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Hollywood Squares for the middle block.
What to do then? What to do then? I just can't.
Oh.
Why? I have to.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. On my laptop, I fucking hate this thing sometimes.
Hey,
it's like Willy Wonka vision. It's like a little tiny. I can't see anything. So.
What are they? What's up with your room only having 5 hangers? Can't they give you 6?
Is that a closet? Is that a closet?
No, but it's a coat rack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, is that too many?
Hey me. Hi me. Sorry.
Oh. Oh, hang on, let me refresh because I can't see it. 1 sec.
Yeah.
Like,
he's having a lot of issues because
it's like Mark Copperfield.
I mean, the internet was good in Germany, but he was having it where he couldn't get the format right. That's why we started a little later.
Oh, you know, it helps reception. They're all in the kink over there. Put one of those gag balls in your mouth.
Oh.
You get really good internet.
Yeah, so you reckon we are going to win the game, Shane?
Come on, you guys had to miss me a little bit. I save it all for the end of the show.
You guys can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Okay. Are we going to win, Shane?
He's spinning.
So Shane can't see
me. Shane, he asked you, are we winning Sunday? He's going to play on.
So now we have a translator.
So I've got to talk to fucking Bubba
Yeah,
to tell
and I gotta-
ask Shane.
I'll
I
go
can
to
hear you
Shane.
now. I can hear you now.
Yeah, Mark asked you if you think we're going to win Sunday.
Well, I can hear him now that he slid that coat hanger over, and he.
Okay.
But no,
Yeah.
I think they're going to win Sunday. I think that here's the thing. Shane 2 weeks ago would say they're going to lose this one, but I really think they're going to hold things together. Things are coming together for the Steelers, but this is the time of year where everything starts rolling, and then all of a sudden you're just like, wait a second, I thought they were decent. So be prepared to be a sad panda.
They're not losing 2 home games in a row, Shane.
What?
They're not losing 2 home games in a row. It's not happening.
Okay.
I can't believe you were even thinking that.
All right. Well, then what we'll do is if Shane can hear me, because I moved my coat hangers. Like there's only 5 there. I haven't got enough jackets. I've got none.
That was the reference.
And,
that was the
and no
reference.
sunglasses.
The lonely coat hanger.
If it's sunny,
Yeah. So let's do a bold prediction. I think we normally do this, a bold prediction, then we'll do scores. So we'll start with Bubba. What's a bold prediction for fucking Sunday?
my bold prediction is TJ Watt gets probably 2.5 sacks and probably cause a fumble. I don't know if he'll recover it, but he's going to cause a turnover. And I got I just don't see us losing. I really don't.
Ooh.
What's something really bold, Shane? Something really bold,
I
Like-
think the defense has a defensive touchdown. Okay. Which is trifecta. Tight ends are going to score. And TJ is not going to be the only one with the sack. There's going to be 3 sacks in the game.
Yeah, right.
Those are my bold predictions.
Tell you what, my bold prediction is I think that they make, like I said before, Mike Tomlin is 24-6 against rookie quarterbacks. They haven't won there since 2003 in a regular season game. I think they make him look like a rookie. I think Dylan Gabriel turns the ball over. I think it's sacked a lot. I think he's sacked like 6 times. I think he will be.
I agree.
I think their defense is going to go after him. I think the Browns are going to fuck it up completely. It'll be close at the start, and then they'll wear it. Steelers will wear him down. Gabriel going into the Heinz Field is a lot different to playing in London for your first time. I really think they're going to make him look like Johnny Manziel. I don't care who the guy is. Nothing against him. But the Browns, that was their fucking plan the whole year? That was their plan. To have Joe Flacco for 5 weeks? Yeah? And then trade him away to start Dylan Gabriel. Huh?
He lasted a month.
Like that's their plan for QB. Like it's fucking embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. People give a shit about Rodgers being old. Like I did too, 100%. But their plan was to have Joe Flacco, then trade him away, and then now play Dylan Gabriel, 5th round pick, because then Sanders is going to be behind him, and they're going to be like, oh, Browns will get him next year. Browns will get him next year. He's a 41st quarterback starting since 1999. It's bad.
Oh,
Anyways,
you saying it like that makes it sound bad.
Does it? All right. So that's my bold prediction. I think they make it. I think 6 sacks. Actually, I'll say 7. 7 sacks.
Wow.
I think they get out. Well, they sack Wentz 6 times.
I think Todd has to use the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that's good. I don't know when's he come back? Next week or the week after? Maybe 2 weeks, right?
Maybe a couple more weeks. It's a bold prediction that Roman Wilson gets a touchdown. That'd be bold. That'd be real bold.
And what about scores, guys? What do you think about scores? Shayna, what about scores?
Oh boy. I would have to say 31-14.
Okay. Steelers. What about you, Bubba?
34-10 Pittsburgh.
To get a field goal. What did they score last week? What did the Vikings? They scored 17 points, right? The Browns.
Yeah.
With this new quarterback. So, and how do you play? You got 2 TDs apparently. They ran the ball 140 yards, 4.4 average, and they still lost. Got to slow down Judkins. I'd say, you know what? I'm going to go see you guys. I'm going to go 34-9. 34-9. They get field goals. That's it. 27-13, 18-13, 31-17, and 2017 and 34-24.
Afton's got the lowest score out of all of us.
All Chris Boswell field goals, maybe.
Oh yeah, just booting. He's gonna have to.
Unless it's like a safety or something like that.
Yeah.
Mark's at 27-17.
Plus we're at home. So at home, it's a different story. I mean, seriously, we're at home. It's totally different.
I'll go 34-9. I think they beat him by a lot.
Here's the bonus question. What's the score of Renegade plays?
What is the score when it plays?
Yeah.
That's
the parlay card right there.
You know what? Sometimes anymore.
20-6.
I like it, but sometimes it doesn't have the flair, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't have the flair.
We don't get a lot of stops at the moment. I don't know if maybe teams are preparing for it and they get really excited for it too.
What, preparing for Renegade?
Just prepared for getting a third down.
They might, tell their players to get pumped up as well. But the one in Dublin was fun in Croke Park, but they went down the field and scored a TD.
So what's the antecedent? What's the yin to the yang for Renegade? Is it Taylor Swift in reverse, like played backwards?
What do you mean when you put the record backwards?
Well, you put Taylor Swift on, but play that backwards.
Oh, that's
her boyfriend comes back and
she's not getting heartbroken.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elijah from Australia, please no more harder games.
Yeah, I feel you.
Oh, we need one. We need a good one.
Total dominating, just a total dominating game, complete facets of all of it for 60 minutes.
Yeah, it'd be good. If we can smash them, I think the rookie quarterback is,
if we smash him, who they putting in, Shane? Who they putting in, Shane? When we take Gabriel out?
Sanders. I would love to see Shador get crushed. I would be like, oh, I told you so.
Here we go. All right, fellas, we'll get out of here because I got to go to bed. I got to go. I've got a big day tomorrow.
What? Give him hell.
Give him hell tomorrow. But that's at 12 midnight for me. Fuck, but I have to be.
What's going on? 12 midnight. What?
The AFC North roundtable.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because last week, Shane, real quick, the format was messed up, and Mark had a great game from Ireland, and he got to talk about it for like half a second, and then the guy from Ohio, the two Ohio twins, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, talked about their teams, and they sucked, and we're the only team that won, and nobody knew that we won in that show because they were talking about all the losers.
My internet was bad. I couldn't jump in.
You should call the Steelers hot dog and have him fill in. Just call him a bunch of.
What are you doing tomorrow? Do you want to? No, I do want to go. It'll be late for me. I want to be on it.
Hot dog, not me.
Oh, that'd be funny.
It's not me because the hot dog was on the same time I was. Everybody thinks
right.
You'd always blame the hot dog. The Heinz hot dog.
It's all that processed meat.
Alrighty, let's get out of here. Thanks, Shano. Thanks, Bubba.
Oh, you're welcome, Mark. Chat. Don't lose nothing.
Not going out.
That's good.
Yeah, it's insane. Alrighty, let's get out of here. And then you guys got what time tomorrow? Wednesday? What's that?
9 o'clock Wednesday.
Shit, I'll be in bed.
Mark, you sound like my wife. She asked me what time. I'm like, it's when Wednesday, 9 o'clock. It's been that way for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So 9 o'clock for 2 years.
Yeah, my wife asked me the same thing. You got a podcast tonight? I'm like, yeah, Tammy, I do.
Yeah. No.
Darn it.
Every time.
Yeah.
Same time every Wednesday.
Yeah, right. Like clock.
Okay. See you, Shane. See you, Bubba. See you, chat. I'll see you guys later.
I'll see you guys later. Left the light on. See you later.